Monster Hunter is going to take a while to dump, so I'll do that later. It's charging right now.
Oh, we should go to weapon on Monster Hunter.
I use the dual blades. I heard it's like better in generations in some ways or something. I'm like super excited to play, but it was $5, so I was like, 120 FPS mod, why not? The price is
Yeah.
right. It's, yeah, I think the Tonfas in Frontier are broken.
Yeah, they are.
I'm so jealous. Are they going to get that game running at not 30? I would totally try it if it was.
I'm pretty sure they will. I mean, I haven't heard anything about it, but
Huh.
I'm sure it probably will be in the works eventually. There's different servers that you can go to. I've seen some players running around.
Okay, if I watch too much of this, I'm going to be pissed. So, let's start playing. Let's start playing some games. Yeah, that's triggering to me. They got my perfect weapon, and it's not in the mainline games because they're assholes. Triggering. I could make Soon Say, and he'd have an actual good moveset.
Hmm.
First time in 2 decades. And nope. Side. Hello. Yeah, we're not doing co-op today. He's just he's hanging out.
Yep.
We did a video a couple hours ago. You can watch that. Oh, it's going all right. How are you? Just chilling.
You open up your stream too.
I know Dragon's Dogma Online has a private server now too. That one looks more up my
Oh,
alley.
really?
Yeah. I think it's a lot less farther along than the Frontier one
Let
though.
me,
But apparently the combat in that is more like character action than the actual Dragon's Dogma. That's what I'm hearing
yeah.
anyway. That sounds good to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to try it out.
Yeah, I haven't bothered setting it up yet. I might check it out at some point. I don't have a PS5, so I'm kind of immune from the massive amount of games coming out.
Let's see.
Great!
Oh.
There's the exit!
Might have over-invested in attack stat here.
Huh?
Because you know in Orochi you can like promote your characters,
Yeah.
and you have the upgrade stones. I think you can go too much into certain stats.
You can
I
put
think.
the restriction on, not the nullification, but the restriction. You can still combo with that.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
It like maxes out at a certain point when you allocate the stats, and I think you can put too much attack as far as like it maxes at 2,000, but if you put more stat like points into it, you don't get any more damage.
Great! There are more of them coming!
So I guess the game doesn't tell you, but like I guess you gotta move to a different stat to invest, because it doesn't have like it can go up to like 2,000 plus like It just caps at 2,000.
Yeah, you only really need the damage for the final tower, because they do have a lot of health. They kind of expect you to do it, but outside of that one mode, you don't need it.
Yep.
Yeah, ironically, the final tower, despite all the shit objectives, it does, like, actually promote using the combo system, because they have a lot of defense, so I don't know if it's defense or health, but they take longer to kill, basically, and if you're using the combo system, you still take them down pretty quick, but, like, if you're not doing that stuff, it takes way, way longer.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool, actually. I don't know if a lot of people notice, but it's like, yeah, the combo stuff actually means something in that mode, in my opinion, because you're going to be killing a lot slower unless you're doing optimal stuff, because their defense stats are actually massively increased.
Yeah. Zeus loves his archer units. You fight him in this final tower. Oh, that's not a missile attack.
Great, the doors.
I haven't used the other DLC Sacred Treasures. I don't know how good they are, but
Some of them are really busted.
uh-oh.
Yeah, they're worth messing with. Some of them are useless, but some of them, the Vortex Taijutsu, that one, that one's basically a double trigger. So, for characters with really bad range, or they have attacks that knock them away, like that one is really good because you can just cancel into it, and
Use the
you're
elevator.
right back hitting them again.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the Sacred Treasure Pack makes a lot of the crap characters a lot better. Because you can kind of get around their weaknesses.
Like for instance, I put the
You are a
The-
nuisance, Grave.
what is this called?
Witch.
Yeah, the one you were talking about, the Taiju 2, but the non-DLC one.
Yeah.
Yes, not that great, I guess, I would say. It closes the gap, but it's just, you have to kind of be quick when it comes to attacking afterwards, because enemies can attack pretty quickly. But the DLC one sounds a lot better.
You already have it, right? Or you just haven't used it?
I don't have it.
Oh, it's worth buying. It's worth buying, especially for a combo sweat player. That's well worth it.
Yep,
I
let
can
me
show
add
you in a
that.
little bit.
Okay. I haven't even done the due diligence of like looking up a YouTube video on them.
Looks like the queen
So
is gonna have to get
you showing me would be
her
the first
dress
time.
bloody.
No, actually, you can just look at the video we just made. I use it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Look at that. You probably couldn't see it from your side, but
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Here it is.
oh, the Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 Black. Yeah, it's pretty much just press a button, dude. It's intimidating at first, but it's pretty easy to set up, trust me. The complicated thing about Cheat Engine is actually making the cheats. If somebody else does it for you like that, it's pretty much just pointing the program to the exe file, loading the table, and then clicking some boxes. It's not much different than like disabling options or enabling stuff. It's pretty easy. It's when you're starting to make cheats yourself, that's the real nightmare. Like I only have like a beginner's knowledge in Cheat Engine. I can do stuff like give myself infinite money and stuff. I can do that. But like more advanced stuff is way beyond what I can do. But yeah, if you're just a user, it's really easy to use. I know I've used that mod before. It's really easy to set up. It's pretty much just clicking some boxes, going through some menus. Takes less than a minute.
Great! There's the exit.
Okay, yeah, I see it. Wow. Yeah, this is way better.
Yeah, it's worth buying.
Great.
Instead of
Watch out. Upper level.
you being brought to the enemy is
It's
brought
pretty much
to
the
you.
DB. It's Nero's DB. It's the exact same thing, pretty much. A little faster, but same utility.
Yeah, that is pretty damn useful.
Great. Watch out for rockets.
Give him a play some DW8.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was doing that pretty hardcore for a while when the 20 FPS mod dropped. Just logging more time into that than I have in years.
I think if Frygon decides to make a mod for Empires 8, I'll probably play the crap out of that game.
Yeah, I bought that. I haven't really touched it yet.
Might be worth revisiting if.
I never
know.
really played it at all, to be honest with you. I never played 8 Empires. 9 Empires was my first Empires game. Alright, game. Whoever's still trying to kill me is not doing a very good job, so... Can I go through the door, please? Just chilling. He's got his phone out making a TikTok right now. I'm like stuck. Alright, I saw the gunfire. What's up, dude? Where are you?
Bro, just slacking on a job.
Yeah, he was like way in the back in a window at the top. He wasn't even shooting at me. These aren't like the guys that go after Batman. They're like so desperate for a paycheck, you know. He's gonna paralyze you, but they're just so excited to do it. These guys are like more realistic. Like he doesn't see me. He can't kill anyone else until he kills me, so I'm just gonna chill back here. He's got the PUBG mindset.
Yeah.
Go in a house with a sniper rifle and a bunch of first aid kits. Just sit there for 20 minutes.
course. Maybe these weapons don't pair well together.
Great, the doors. Grave, you need to jump down. Jump down.
Yeah, I'm experimenting with all the skill all in this game.
Which one?
The ability all, AWE.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to see how it functions on weapons other than the short rod because I've been testing that out. And short rod is kind of interesting. If you play Jugadon and you you don't have to play Jugadon, but if you use two short rods, you can sometimes do an infinite weapon switch slam combo. It's kind of funny. Get some weird combo resets with
There's
it.
the exit.
It's weird. Sometimes this game seems like it. They designed it so that you can full combo, but then they have like real long ass sections with nothing to hit. I'm not even talking about enemies. They just hit like a lot of destructibles in this game, but then like sometimes they don't give you any. It's like, yeah, combo's gonna drop here. It's not like game mode would compare this to most, despite this being a melee and shooting hybrid in Streets 4. Because in that game you can combo the whole game together. You can do the whole thing. It's hard. There's definitely some RNG, but it's possible. In this, it's like sometimes it just doesn't let you. There's nothing to hit to keep the combo going. It's weird.
Yeah.
Kind of why I stopped caring. You want to get to 500 for the full break bonus, and then like after that, it's kind of not worth mauling over.
You like Grave's design?
Yeah, I played the OG. Well, no, I didn't play the original Gungrave. I played Overdose. I had Overdose as a teenager. Overdose just had a complete buns frame rate, so this game coming out was pretty cool. It's not like the most high demand and tech heavy game, but it's still nice. It's no different than playing like a third person shooter.
Yeah.
It's nice when it plays better. You might not need it, especially if it's not like a competitive game, but I'm really excited for the melee characters. They're not out yet. I paid for the pass, but I'm not dropping for a while.
That does sound fun.
I know those viewers are going to be good because that shit's not going to be on pirate sites, and no one's going to upload it. So it's worth the $20 it costs.
Brave, watch out! The water!
Slash from here.
You mean Quartz? Yeah, it's Harry McDowell, it's Jensen, the sword guy that's a boss in this game,
Watch out!
and Rocket Billy, Red Cadillac from Overdose. He's playable right now. He's the only one that's available, and then Quartz. Those are the playable characters. So they have like a legacy character from Overdose in the game, but then they have the original ones as well. Yeah, Rocket Billy is from Overdose. He's just as busted as he was in that game. They did a really good job putting him in this updated system. I think you get like a better gun or something for beating it on easy, so probably gonna do a victory run with it later in the week. There's only like 5 more levels after this. I'll try to finish this game right now before I gotta go to Kitty City.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's a season pass, but it's more like a fighting game season pass. There's no new content. It's just new characters to play the same game with, kind of thing. But yeah, this game's already considerably longer than previous 2 games, so I think they decided not to make the game any longer. This game's kind of got the reverse Halo problem, where you don't get unlocks for the previous difficulties. You have to play through the whole game again. You know, in Halo, you would get the achievements for... We did it on, like, the hardest difficulty.
Yep.
You get it for the easy way. You don't in this game, so... Kind of just do it on normal and then easy. Then you can have more of a fighting chance in the harder difficulties. So yeah, I guess they didn't want to... They didn't want to make the game much longer. It's already like 30 levels. It's quite a bit longer than the first 2 games. But yeah, it's pretty much a fighting game season pass for an action game. Meaning, you play the same shit with different characters. you don't get like a whole new pack of content or anything. But this game is kind of like DMC5. It's pretty light on bullshit, so it's fun to play more than once. I do think it's a little bit too long, but they even give you drop-in, drop-out save checkpoints like Russo games, so it's not that bad. If you get burnt out, you just stop at any time. Only thing you lose is your combo. Pretty good pick-up-and-play game. I think that's why it's actually kind of cool that this is on Switch. It's a pretty good portable game. The levels are like 10 minutes long or less. Yeah, I would hope that they add that. I don't know, maybe they will. Yeah, Overdose had a Bloody Palace. It did. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but it did.
No, I definitely didn't.
Yeah, Overdose has a Bloody Palace. Just a peak level design, just a big-ass flat room, and guys keep coming in. It's pretty fun, especially when you unlock the cheats. But the frame rate was already bad with, like, 2 enemies on screen, so imagine when there's 20. They don't answer that question. They don't. I'm mostly thinking no, it won't. Because there's publisher problems and drama or something. It seems to be what they're alluding to, but obviously, as a business, they can't come out and say that. But yeah. I'm playing on emulator right now. Yeah, pretty bunk for people that bought it. I bought this game too. I didn't do Game Pass for it. I used Game Pass to see if it ran well, and then I bought it. Paid full price. Actually, no, I think I got a little bit of a discount on this, 20% or something.
trouble.
Well, the character pass for this, I'm gonna call these guys out because their marketing is very misleading. It's borderline clickbait. They did a video of this talking about the changes, right? And they say there's 5 new characters. There's 2 problems with that. The first is you gotta pay for it. It's not included. The second is that they're not gonna be out until a little under 2 months from now. So, I would say wait, because they'll probably do like at least a 20-30% discount by then. But yeah, if you buy the season pass right now, you only have access to 1 character. So you gotta gauge if it's worth it. You know, if you got the money right now, sure, but
Great! Watch out!
yeah, they really need to work on their marketing because they say there's 5 different characters. There's not. They're not out yet, and you have to pay for them, so it's a double whammy. You pay for it right now, you don't get it until... Like, Quartz is the last character. She doesn't come out until... What is it, like December 15th or something like that? So, about 2.5 months away. That's not that long compared to other games. You know, I'm playing Wo Long on the side along with this too, and that game is going to be 9-month-long season pass, so it's not too bad. But yeah, the video they've got for this is, I'm pretty sure they're not doing it on purpose. English is their second language, but yeah, those characters they're mentioning are not in the game. You gotta pay and wait. So it's kind of a hard sell if you're low on cash right now. You might not want to buy it. What's up, Abby? Hello.
Yo. Testing out all on the flail, see if it's worth it. I don't think it is.
Yeah, you figured out all the like combo meta for that game that I never did when I was playing. Part of it is because I was playing in Japanese.
Oh, it's definitely worth it on the short rod, though. I think it's useful on the
Great. The enemies
dual
are
hook
approaching.
swords too. Get stun resets. After doing, I think C3.
Great! The doors!
Alright, the door ain't opening. Who's chilling back here? You got reverse Batman goons here. They're not keen to get their back broken. Dude, where is this guy? Oh, there he is.
So, hello. Yeah, they don't come to you.
Spider-Man's a lot less brutal than Batman, but have you seen that new game, man? He fucking, like, slams them with the web. He does, like, 720 spins with their bodies and shit. And they're just, like, completely fine, like... They're like the guys in Yakuza games, just, like, crush a bike through their chests, and they just, like, get up and walk it off. It's like a mild inconvenience. Just, like, totally fine, you know, just... Take a day off from work, take some ibuprofen, you're good.
Yep. So ridiculous. I like in Assassin's Creed, it's like, if you are up high, the guys that are after you will just start throwing rocks at you.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Seems Batman goons hadn't took a page from that.
Batman goons, I guess, have beaten capitalism. They must get paid really well. That's why they're so eager to get their backs broken.
Rape! There's the exit!
It's like, my insurance will cover it.
Great! They're coming from all sides!
I don't know. I don't know much about that stuff.
Great.
I haven't even played
Watch
any
out.
of those games for more than a few hours. I'm not the person to ask. And besides, what little I do know is spoilers, because I saw the ending. But, yeah, I shouldn't mention that for people who care. There's already enough clickbait vultures on this site. It's hard enough to avoid that stuff as it is without somebody just coming out and say it. Yeah, you can look that up if you want. I'm not going to contribute to the clickbait vulturing. Yeah, I saw somebody spoiling that entire game with, like, large capital letters, the plot points, the thumbnails as well. It's complete disregard for people who aren't looking for it. So I don't want to contribute to that.
That's fair.
Yeah, I watched my friend play the game. He was on yesterday. Those are the channels that are most successful, though. They suck at the games and they have no decency. They don't even really like the games. They're just dumping cutscenes, clickbait titles. I almost always put the final boss in the thumbnail too, like front and center. Especially in a game like that where it's not inherently obvious. It's not one of those games where, like, you know, it's not like Bowser or something. You know, it's actually supposed to be a surprise who's at the end, but not anymore. That shit's on this site the moment the game comes out, even before sometimes. From people that are really dumb and get banned because of it.
Surprise.
Damn, that's pretty hardcore. I've never done anything like that before.
Great! They're coming from all sides!
This is what people are really excited for this week, right? Gungrave Gore Ultimate Enhanced Edition. Totally wasn't some other big AAA game that came out, right? This is the major hype game right here.
Surely.
Why don't I have 10k viewers playing this? Doesn't really seem like anyone cares about this. It actually is a pretty good version of the game, just shit hardware. I'm really excited for the new characters, though. I think Jensen drops like a couple weeks, 2 weeks. I don't know. Big games with that much of a focus on story, cutscenes are kind of ass to stream, not gonna lie. It was, Final Fantasy 16 was like that. You know, that game's got the action and everything, that's exciting to watch, but it's also like 3 or 4 feature-length movies of cutscenes, so
Yeah.
it's hard to watch more than one person play it. I had a lot of friends playing, and I was watching one guy in my Discord because I actually got to watch most of it. And I didn't want to watch anyone else because it was just... It's like watching the Star Wars movies twice, like... it's just too much. Something like this is a lot easier to spectate, for sure. It's mostly just raw gameplay. If you miss a stream, it's no big deal.
My first time playing Ma Dot.
Oh yeah, the Paint Rush.
Yeah, I've never given him a chance because I always thought he was boring.
Kinda is, not gonna lie. Kinda is.
It's like looming, kind of boring. I don't know.
Great, the doors.
Yeah, the paintbrush doesn't have the setup potential it had in Dynasty Warriors 7.
Damn it, my neighbor's calling. What?
Hopefully it isn't a lost key.
Alright, sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, me?
Yeah, I had to answer my phone to my neighbor.
I'm not even gonna lie, I totally forgot.
It's alright. It's alright, you're in the zone.
Indeed.
Yeah, I gotta go over there around 7, so I wanna try to finish this game. There's only like 4 levels after this, so should
Okay.
be able to do it. I can probably do some Mohawk tonight.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I kinda gotta compile all the shaders for this damn game for it to run well, so I gotta do that before I can beat it. I can do the video.
Great, they're coming from the side.
I definitely don't miss Guansuo's old weapon.
What do you mean, the Nunchaku or the Greaves?
The nunchuck in Dynasty Warriors 8 felt bad.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree.
There's the exit.
But in 7 it was the moveset was alright, I guess. But then again, his new weapons aren't. They're fine, I guess, but it's just.
They're a bit janky would be the word for it.
Yes.
A bit jank.
If you whip, it's over. It's like. It doesn't feel good.
What a disgrace you are, Grave. Beating an old, helpless...
Kept the combo going that whole boss fight, so his health bar just melted. I actually really like the full break mechanic. I think it makes the game a lot better. You actually get a bonus for chaining through the game and kind of making it into an arcade game. I actually think it adds a lot. The problem is the level design doesn't always fucking let you use it though. Like, they give you nothing to shoot. It's like that fight, they gave you destructibles on the run towards the loading zone for the boss, so it can keep the combo going from like half the level. But then other times they don't.
Great. You keep
Weird.
fighting.
Yeah.
Fire, Grave! Fire! Grave, there are more of them coming.
This is a nightmare right here. Damn. Take popping.
Whoa. The bullet hell.
Damn. Yeah, I gotta not use Fury there. Using Fury at the beginning is bad. You gotta, because you don't gain meter while you have Fury on. That was not a good idea. I thought that maybe I could get meter there, but I got too close. I did a Death Barrage, and it didn't hit anything, so I didn't get meter. Death Barrage is really good for meter gain, but...
Great. You need to fight it.
Get you out of here.
Fire, Grave! Fire! Grave, there are more of them coming.
we go. That went pretty well. Using Fury mode there is a death sentence. Oh, that was the whole level, no wonder. We're just gonna put all the enemies for a whole level in one room. Have fun.
It's a way to switch things up.
It's just straight Muso level. Bloody palace floor. That was kind of a unique challenge, though. You really had to use your meter properly. The first time, the only reason I died was because I had no meter. I couldn't get my shield back. Oh yeah, that game. I can't stand the characters in that game, but that game is pretty solid. I bought the deluxe edition, the Sigma version of that, whatever it's called, the new version. I'll probably do that on kitty sitting streams at some point. I had to turn off the voices in that game. I couldn't stand the anime girls screaming.
It's pretty badass. I'm really liking the design of this map.
What map?
The one that you're on.
Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of the Tundra Express in Borderlands 2.
It's Borderlands 4. When Randy Pitchford needs another mansion, then they'll make another one. I don't know, I'm thankful for Borderlands, because it's probably part of the reason Neo is the way it is, because Neo's just Borderlands loop with hardcore melee combat, so thanks Borderlands.
Surprise, surprise.
I might not like you very much, but I'm thankful anyway.
That's fair.
Compound. Take it from me.
The humor could be very divisive. It's I think that the style of humor it goes for, it's a little played out now. People are a little burnt out on
Enough screwing around.
that style of humor. Nice. You know, we were bringing up, you were talking about zoning in fighting games before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Injustice 2. Injustice 1 was technically worse, but Injustice 2 was pretty bad too. Yeah, back in tournament, the first major tournament, people discovered that, well, even before then, but people discovered that zoning was still pretty powerful in Injustice 2, and the tournament was filled with dead shot players and just people standing at the back of the screen and hitting each other with projectiles.
Yeah, riveting gameplay.
It was pretty bad.
How does this keep happening with their games? I mean, it's It's like every game they put out, there's always the zoning is so impressive.
Yeah, that was the case in MK1 as well. Not MK1, Mortal Kombat 11. Centurion, which is one of the Elder God characters, she was just throwing rocks and just playing keep away for a while too. But then they like kind of toned her down and people stopped playing as her. She's still pretty top tier, I would say. But yeah, it was pretty bad.
Abby, the skull does something when you get a point of meter, or if you use a demolition shot, which is basically a super move. Like the skull it'll eat the point and indicate that you have one. It's kind of just there, so you don't have to spend so much time looking at it. Like when I get another bar here, it's gonna eat the orb that I built up. Yeah, I remember Deathstroke in Justice 1. Just how bad that looked. That Uzi.
Yeah. Super unreactable overheads in those games too.
Unreactable overheads. Wow, I didn't know that either.
Yep. In Injustice 1, there was Zod. Zod was pretty bad. Martian Manhunter, Batgirl, super just oppressive characters. If they get started, you can't do anything. The worst matchup in the game was Zod versus Luthor. Luthor he's in his giant mech and he has a huge hitbox, and Zod could literally just prevent you from even pressing forward like once. That's how bad it was. It was very jarring time. But there was pretty, I would say, pretty busted rushdown characters too, like the Flash.
Oh, the Flash was actually good. I know he was good in Mortal Kombat vs. DC. People complained about him.
Yeah, the Flash in Injustice 2. The reason why he was so good is because he could do a combo that can pretty much take down your entire health bar. And if you try to break her out, he had a way to stop you from doing that. And yeah, it was nuts. The person that would main him, the guy Honeybee, really great player, but he did the typical downplay the top tier character thing. He was like, oh, it's, Flash not really that good. But no, we've seen him time after time, like place pretty high in tournaments, and even won some tournaments with the Flash.
Isn't Injustice? I have Injustice 2. A friend of mine gave it to me, but I never really played. Does the game have cool gear system you can use?
Most people hate it, but
well, I don't care about competitive. I was just curious.
Yeah. So yeah, they do have gear sets, kind of like Diablo 3, where if you equip them all, it alters something about your character. Huh. They have that. And there's a couple for each character. I think there's 3 for each character or something like that. Shaders look pretty nice in that game too. Yeah, but they do have a gear system kind of thing.
Did you see the hidden tag mode that they found for Mortal Kombat 1?
Mm-hmm.
That just made me angry. Why isn't that in the game? Not that I care, I wouldn't buy the game anyway, but when it's $30, $20 maybe, in a couple years, I'd buy it, but not now. We're gonna level 3 these guys. A lot of org men here. Damn. these guys to use the gun kata to get some meter back.
You see that new RoboCop game?
Yeah, I've heard some people talking about that. It's something I'm interested in, but it's decent.
Like best RoboCop game ever?
That's a pretty low bar. that's a very low bar. RoboCop's been in more shit games than almost any other movie property.
Yeah, even worse than Terminator.
RoboCop and Terminator are pretty equal. Popular movie franchises with complete Kusage. Kind of like this game being the best Gungrave game. These aren't like... They're not looking to win the Game Awards, alright? They're going for a specific audience.
Yeah.
They're not going for that, alright? It's got too much gameplay to win the Game Awards. Need to cut the gameplay by 70%, then maybe it has a chance.
Yep, cutscenes.
Superman's also up there as well. He's been in mostly garbage games.
One that comes to
Spider-Man
mind
and
is
Batman are the anomalies for sure.
yes. Even Iron Man games were pretty bad. Iron Man 1 and
Ironically,
2.
the Kamen Rider has better track record than almost any of the American superheroes. Outside of just, you know, the Marvel Capcom games. That's like probably the biggest thing, but their solo games aren't looking too hot. Kamen Rider games the past couple years have been really good. They mostly just went through that arena fighter hell that all the Bamco licensed properties went through. Just random arena fighters that no one wants or plays, but they got that out of their system, and those games have been legit good. I really like Memory Heroes.
So there's no Extreme Legends version of Super Mario Warriors 2 on the PC?
No, they only did vanilla. The only Muso game I know of that got an XL on PC the pre-Steam era was Orochi Z. Because they did a port for Orochi 1, which you can always track down if you want to mess around with the broken stuff. But they didn't do 2. They went straight to Z. But yeah, a lot of those are kind of obsolete because they never did the expansions. So
that's unfortunate.
Modern day, they're kind of useless. Yeah, Z's the only one that got like the whole final version. Same thing for 6 as well. They didn't do Empires, and it also does not have the PS2 content, so it's pretty useless. No real reason to play. That's why I mentioned in my my video for all the Orochi games on Steam Deck, like, yeah, you could technically play all the ones that aren't relevant anymore. You know, they've got 1 and 2 on PSP. They have 3 on PSP. They have Dynasty Warriors 6 and 7 on PSP. But, you know, modern day, there's no reason to play those. But technically you could. So I just mentioned the most relevant ones to play in the modern year.
Yeah.
But you actually have a reason to boot up that aren't obsolete in some way.
My issue with playing Orochi 1 and 2 was, and honestly, most, I don't know if it's an emulation issue or if it's just the games that are on PS2, but there's this strange button delay feeling whenever you try to attack in those games.
Do you feel that in other games? Because, I mean, emulators do have native input lag.
No, because when I boot up Orochi Z, it's not there. So yeah, it must be an emulation issue.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, a lot of people don't even know that there's like a good 5-6 games that they ported to PC that that no one knows about because they're Japan only. Japan, Asia only, and never on Steam. Yeah, there's way more of those games on PC than you think. A lot more. Just now with emulation, they're kind of not worth playing.
Yeah. It's a little upset because I got decently far in Orochi 2 on the PS2 emulator. And then there's the Z. I was like, oh, well, dang. Alright, now it's time for the Kamen Riders. Gotta get further in this game.
Oh, nice. How far did you get? I know you don't know them by name and it's all in Japanese, but who you've been using?
I got to the point where I just started unlocking a crap ton after completing the single mission.
Yeah, you're probably getting the Heisei Riders. Heisei Phase 1. Like, the Heisei era in Japan went on until like 2020, so it's like when they change out their emperor. So the way they do the distinctions for that is they do Heisei Phase 1 and Phase 2, because that era of their country was just like ridiculously long. He was the emperor, president, or whatever for like a long time. So Phase 1 is the ones that you get first. And then they start giving you the Phase 2 ones. It's a little bit different than the way they do it with the MCU.
Yeah.
The MCU, it's kind of just, we're done with these characters, we're doing different ones now. But with Kamen Rider, it's like they kind of did like a separate phase.
Are any of these songs trademarked that play in this game?
Yes, they are, but it shouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't find the one that doesn't have the licensed music. They don't have it on the internet. That's the one I have. I didn't have that problem when that game was new. I just had the generic music. But yeah, that is... The way it works is you can change the playlist, but when you go into the final forms, it's going to play the insert songs from the show. So the bot will get muted, or they'll slap you on the wrist or whatever. It shouldn't be a problem. I think so anyway. I found that out by mistake and was streaming it a couple weeks ago. Okay, I couldn't see him. Where was he? He did an attack that took away my combo. He just went behind me and ate my health bar. Well, now this is going to be harder because I don't have a combo anymore.
202. End him.
My rate's going to shit for some reason. Why?
Oh no.
Why can't they just put this on PC, man? Be on the stupid Switch. Switch sucks. Can't run anything. Can't even run this game. I'm so tired of the Switch. They need to make a new one.
Yeah, released the Switch 2 already. Even though I'd imagine the hardware on that wouldn't be much better.
A lot of people are saying it's going to have like DLSS and I guess be about on par with the PS4, but with faster memory, something like that.
It's not shabby.
Now Nintendo might actually be taking power seriously for once. That's what the leaks seem to be indicating. Is that game clear? Oh man, Bungie's gonna come in.
Deck will be returned.
Oof. I have the volume way too high on this game.
Why aren't these guys in Call of Duty and Fortnite? I mean, they actually fit instead of fucking Goku and Naruto with the shotgun and pickaxe. Like, that's how they need to make their money.
The freaking Lilith.
Why aren't they in PUBG? Like,
It's over. You will all be
actually
safe
fit.
with me.
No, here's
That was
Goku
the
with
end
a
of
shotgun
Homeland.
and a pickaxe.
Our
Have
team
fun.
managed to escape safely.
Spider-Man's just gonna shoot people. Alright, I've seen the ending to this before.
Let me just look up a list of all the Kamen Rider names. Try to remember, memorize them.
It's a lot. It's not as much as Pokemon, but it's a little less than the first generation of Pokemon. But still, kind of a tall order, admittedly. But the game mostly only features like the major characters. Oh, cool. You've obtained Evo Death Hauler and power up to increase your attack damage of the Death Hauler. Huh. Alright, well, this game is ready for the overview then. I compiled all the shaders. So now it's pretty much play on easy, because you get a gun for that too. Yeah, we're doing good on the backlog. We beat this game and Wo Long this month. We still got 10 days left. Maybe I could take 3 games out of the backlog in 1 month.
Great.
Easy.
The enemies are approaching.
Okay, I see Ghost on this list.
Is ass. People don't like the season
There are more of them coming.
source material, but then they hate him in the game too because he's just fun to play. He's like a Dynasty Warriors character with no agility, but like half that speed. To the point where things don't even combo properly. It's pretty dire.
Great. Jump over. Great. They're coming from all sides.
Let's see here. It's like another one I'm playing as right now.
Great. Destroy those cars.
Okay, I think I'm playing as Decade right now.
The Decade has form change switches. Cards.
Yep.
You can pick 3 forms and you can switch between them like Kansas. Might be a good starter character for you. Pick it up pretty quick. Way worse for some reason. Look at my CPU. What's my CPU usage at right now while I'm playing this? Let me see. I think it's just the emulator. It's like not even taxed at all. Yeah, it's totally the emulator.
Great. Watch out. Watch out, Great. Rooftop.
Yeah, my CPU is at 20% right now, so that's not the problem. GPUs are like, it spikes to like 60. That shouldn't cause it to
Great. There's the
go
exit.
down. I guess they'll just have to
Yeah.
update it.
Great. Watch out for rockets.
Okay, yeah, I really like this guy. Wow.
There are
Oh,
more of them
Decade?
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Fuma character. To start anyway. Yeah, hopefully what'll happen with this game is they patch the performance on the actual Switch, and when I dump that, it should run better. That'll just make the emulator run better by proxy if the emulator doesn't get updated. Yeah. It's
Great.
not my computer.
Destroy that cover.
I've got like a 12th gen processor, so
That's the way you
I
do
kind of
it.
was suspecting me. I'm looking at the usage right now. It's like it's not struggling to run this at all.
Yeah.
Alright, so we gotta do a victory run on easy before we go to hard mode. Done with that for now. Yeah, it's cool that they have Rocket Billy back, because he's from Overdose. All right, I'm gonna do a couple fights in Wolong, and then I'm gonna go. I should be getting over there soon.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good on the backlog. I didn't let Gungrave get backlog. Just finished it. Wolong finished after 6 months because I waited for patches. It's good backlog extermination here. I might do Star Ocean 6 next because that's running quite a bit better now that I got a basically new computer. Valkyrie Elysium maybe. I might do that one. I got like halfway through that game. That's what I was looking at for the next backlog games. They're not like too long.
Okay. Okay, so you use the arrows to switch.
Yeah, I use the D-pad for either switching forms or moves depending on the character. So Decade was, they did him for 10 respective Heisei Kamen Rider seasons, so he can transform into everyone who came before him. So, but I guess because it's a PS3 game, you only get to choose 3. So
Yeah.
it'll be a little bit more restrictive than the show, but I think they did a pretty good job implementing it regardless.
お腹空いてきちゃった。狩りでも行くとするかな。
I don't know, the Kamen Rider games are kind of like what they would fight like if they didn't have like less than a month to do the special effects and they had infinite budget. So in that regard, it's kind of cool. But yeah, it is might not be something you initially notice if you haven't watched the show. They straight up transform into PS2 characters, you know, sometimes.
And it's fine. It's totally fine. At least how it ends up looking, but that's fine. But how hard they have to work to get stuff out isn't fine, I guess.
Yeah, that's Japan for you. They toxic work culture and everything. They just don't stop. Let's see what I want to put on this. It's gonna take the long sword out for a test drive before I back out of here. Yeah, I think like One Piece, they actually like they skipped like a week of the anime because they didn't have time to animate the fight. Why don't you do that more often? Take a fucking break. God, man.
Once I get the stun thing, it's gonna be pretty dope.
Oh, the Libra Zodiarcs? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of RNG hit stun, but it is certain characters that would really benefit from it. Hey, what's up, Dan? Hello.
Holy.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with the game. I'm just maxing out and getting ready for the next update, because I don't have anything else to play right now. I bought Gungrave, and got Gungrave Switch in the DLC, and then East 10. East 10's just backlogged because the frame rate patch is not working on the latest update. This game I only backlogged because it fucking sucked at launch. I hated it. Now it's a really good game. It's much better than it was. So thanks, past me, for dropping money on this. Yeah, that game looks pretty buns. That game looks pretty buns. I don't, I'd be inclined to agree with you. That game looks pretty buns. Just got a lot of marketing because it's a Souls-like. But like Lies of P just came out like last month and is like a better game. So it also runs a lot better too. I'm hearing Lords of the Fallen is a struggle to get running unless you have like a quantum powered computer. So kind of makes Lords of the Fallen not very attractive to buy. Lies of P is like supposedly a better game and actually well optimized. I wouldn't play either, but as a fellow PC gamer, I appreciate when they actually care about the PC port and don't put out garbage. So, shout out to Lies of P. I don't know, I kind of noticed, kind of tell that Lords of the Fallen was not very good because all the Soul streamers got sponsored to play it, and then all of them immediately stopped. They immediately stopped after they were done being sponsored. Which is uncharacteristic because, you know, they get sponsored to play Lies of P, and they were on that game for like a month. They obviously were only sponsored for like 1 or 2 streams. But yeah, Lords of the Fallen, they all stopped playing it. You could tell that they didn't really like it that much. I would be inclined to trust their opinion on that kind of thing over some random game journal. But yeah, that was a pretty telling sign as an outsider. They did the sponsored streams from and just hopped off immediately. A lot of them even just went back to Lies of P. Like immediately went back to that.
Yeah,
Not a good sign.
Lords of the Fallen was getting hyped up by a couple of YouTubers too, but yeah, like you said, sponsorships. Get this list.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's gotten really bad. The clickbait vultures, it's gotten really bad. Not even passionate about those games. It's all just about putting up the boss fights before anyone else. That's it, and the ending. You can tell because they'll be on the next overhyped game the next week. They've already got those out too. Yeah, I totally agree with you there.
There's a lot of missions on there.
What's up?
There's a lot of missions on this game.
Yeah. It's also got free mode too, so you can pick the character you want if it forces it. Pick them later. Pretty much exactly like Koei Muso. Yeah, Dan, those fuckers tried to sponsor me. I turned them down. I blocked their email. I'm like, fuck off. I'd rather just ask people for donations than have them play that garbage. People are more than happy to send you a tip for the entertainment, for the information. They don't want to play that game. Like, I'll gladly send you money to get a nice dinner or a game or something. They want to see the content, but they don't want to play that game. It's pretty telling. It says it all right there. Somebody will send you $20, no questions asked. Like, hey, this is for the DLC, or this is for this game, or just go enjoy yourself. You don't need to spend it on the channel. But then you ask people to play Raid Shadow Legends. It's hard no. Just ask for donations at that point. Yeah, they kept sending me emails constantly. I blocked their email. I'll just put my donation link and people help if they want to. I'm not gonna try to strong-arm people to play that garbage. Plus, they pay dirt unless you meet the thresholds. And even if you have, I watch streamers that can get like 1,000+ concurrent viewers. And he, like, every time that they pay him to play that game, he doesn't meet those thresholds, because no one wants to do it. And he gets tons of small donations every stream. He probably gets more consistent income by just letting people donate when they want, instead of trying to force them to install that trash on their phone. It's pretty telling. I've seen it happen myself. Yeah, basically they pay dirt unless you get enough people to sign up and get to level 10 or whatever it is. They pay complete garbage otherwise. So those fuckers say like up to they say like up to $300. That's only if people play it. The only way you're getting that kind of money from them is if you meet that threshold. You gotta think about how much easier it is to meet that threshold when you have that level of viewership, like a couple hundred at least, and they still don't meet it. So basically they get mostly free advertising. That's how it works. Because what they pay for just streaming it is not much. Not enough to be worth the trouble. Yeah, I saw somebody put up, like, every major plot point in Spider-Man 2 with spoilers in the thumbnail and then the plot point in large capital letters. He had it, like, cutscene by cutscene. I'm pretty sure if you just type in Spider-Man 2, you'll probably get that guy's videos. Yeah, that game looks alright. I just don't really care about it because I don't have a PS5. Might as well not exist to me.
Yeah.
They don't have New Game Plus at launch though, which is fucking dumb. Why do they not have that? My friend was playing through it. He comes in the stream sometimes. He's been playing it hardcore. He beat it this morning, and there's no New Game Plus. You gotta wait. Like, why? Why do you have to wait for New Game Plus?
True.
We'll add it in 4 months later when you've already moved on. You have another 30 games you bought in the Steam sale and on backlog. Yeah, here's the New Game Plus. Thanks, I don't care anymore. Cool.
Makes me sad because that new Spider-Man game, the combat looks really, really nice. But yes, PS5 exclusive.
Yeah, it's one of the only games to play on the PS5. They're gonna hold on to that for dear life. They have been porting their games to PC. They have Spider-Man Remastered. They have Miles Morales, and they have God of War. Returnal's the most recent port that they've done, but it's all like 1 to 2 years after release. So I feel like if you care about the story at this point and you're a PC gamer, just watch a friend play it. So at least you get, at least you get like, you know, non-manufactured reactions and stuff, and you don't have to avoid spoilers for like 2 years. But yeah, they're the first-party Sony stuff is all like really heavily time exclusive. I think FF16 is like not supposed to be until sometime next year. But they said they weren't even working on the port a couple months ago, so that could mean anything. Could mean maybe by next summer that they'll have it out. But yeah, they know that their lineup of games or lack thereof is meme-worthy, so they're trying to hold on for dear life, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's a good picture going around of it's Goku and Vegeta, and it says, "Let's fight somewhere empty," and then at the bottom, it's the Wikipedia entry for exclusive PS5 games. It's got like 4 games on it. Actually, Ratchet and Clank, yeah, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is on PC now as well, so they've lost most of their exclusives. It's pretty much the Megatons is pretty much just FF16 and Spider-Man 2. FF16 is probably going to be, I don't know, 6 to 8 months from now. They'll probably put that on PC, and then Spider-Man 2 is probably going to be probably 2 years. The Rift Apart took like almost 3 years, didn't it? Yeah, that was like a launch title, so I would not go pre-order or put money on your Steam account for Spider-Man 2 right now. It's kind of gonna be a little bit wasteful, unfortunately. Anyway, folks, I gotta go over and take care of the ferocious beasts, so I am gonna go hop off. Managed to finish Gungrave, so I might do some of the victory run on that, or I might start something else. I've got, actually, let me see here. Let me see what I got in my backlog. I got a little bit of time before I can go, but I don't feel like doing another game. Let's see what we got in the backlog. Choose the next game. Wo Long I'm still working on. I still need a 7-star headpiece. It hasn't dropped one yet. So maybe when I get that, I'll give that a break. Sifu update I've barely touched. Binary's a cool character action game. He's updated it quite a bit, and I haven't gone back. Hi-Fi Rush update I barely touched. Valkyrie Elysium had some problems with the port, but I would like to beat that. I'm only a couple hours away, actually. Let's see here. Gravity Circuit got an update recently. Blaze Blue is supposed to get more characters in November, so hopefully that's the beginning of November, not the end. Star Ocean's actually running pretty good on this new computer, so I might actually play that next. That's pretty much it. I've got a pretty small backlog right now. They're all games I could finish in like a week each. Well, Star Ocean probably take like a week of just exclusive playing, but everything else is just like a couple hours. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good on the backlog extermination.
Nice,
but yeah, I'm gonna go, folks. I think I might be doing my laundry there tonight or tomorrow, so if I do, we'll probably play some Orochi. There might be another stream today, but yeah, thanks for watching me kill off the backlog. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Good night, everybody. I might come back later.